Today, we are sharing a vision, a California where every woman and girl thrives and has an opportunity to achieve her dreams. Hi, I'm Joelle Gomez, and I'm honored to serve as chair of the California Commission on the Status of Women and Girls. Our 17-member commission and supporting staff represent more than 20 million California women and girls in the most diverse state in the United States. California women and girls make up 6% of the United States population, and on their behalf, I want to thank you for all your work on behalf of all the girls and women around the world.
I'm Darcy Totten. I'm the Executive Director for the California Commission on the Status of Women and Girls. From equal pay to equal access, reproductive rights, and childcare, from a woman's first job to retirement, we're a state agency that cares about every single aspect of a woman's life. We review every issue faced by women and girls in California through a gender lens that recognizes that the structures of our world, of power, of our economies, they aren't gender neutral. They weren't built with women in mind. In California, women are a little more than half the population. We're half the voters, but we're not yet half the elected representatives. We're half the taxpayers, but we're more than half of the small business owners. We are half of the parents, but we're more than 80% of the teachers and close to 70% of the nurses. And we are the bulk of the essential workforce that is the backbone of the fifth largest economy in the world. An ongoing investment in women, in our creativity, our innovation, our leadership, is required for us and the communities that we anchor to thrive. Change doesn't just happen. It happens when all of us come together to invest in the potential and the power of women to uplift our entire communities. Our collective participation, our innovation, our imagination, together, when we put it all together, we can work to make a world that truly reflects all of its people.
The Commission's original research in the California Blueprint for Women's Pandemic Economic Recovery revealed that in California, pandemic unemployment affected poor women and women without college degrees hardest. Women of color were the first to lose their jobs and the last to regain them, causing ripple effects in family savings and wealth-building capacity that may last for generations. Frontline and service sector employees, which we called essential workers, were the most impacted. In many of these sectors, women are occupationally segregated, making up more than 70% of a particular industry's workforce. It is critical to understand that it is not just certain professions or service workers that we called essential. It was the women who dominate those sectors. Women are as essential to our economy as they are to our families and our communities. The Women's Recovery Response Grant Program represents the first time that the state of California has dedicated resources, under the oversight of the Commission, to the specific needs of California women and girls impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. In just 2 years, during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, this program reached more than 90,000 California women and girls. Our limited 2-year grant program reached almost 27,000 low-income and unhoused women, supported more than 1,600 new business startups, and delivered 3.6 million menstrual products to women and girls in need. Our efforts helped to support 18 local commissions that now indirectly represent 10.3 million unduplicated California women and girls. As we continue to grapple with the long-term consequences and persistent challenges of the crisis, it is imperative that women across the state, in all industries and localities, receive the support they need. The Commission is committed to leading and continuing the work to understand the impacts of the pandemic on women and families, and ensuring that their specific needs are addressed so that we always have the resources to pursue the American dream. While the pandemic focused our work immediately on the economy, the Commission's work spans a broad range of issue areas, including reproductive health and maternal wellness, childcare and caregiving, women veterans, international exchange, pay equity and racialized wealth gaps, and ensuring that the voices of the girls we seek to improve conditions for, the youth who will inherit our successes, are included in our policy and legislative work. We partner with community organizations and research entities to provide real-time data to the counties of California, helping women to advocate for what they need in their own communities. And together, we seek to build a collaborative model of solidarity and progress with women from all walks of life and around the world. Because if any of us remain mired in inequality, it affects all of us. We are committed to making our state, and hopefully one day the world, a place of true equality for women and girls where we all can thrive.
We are the California Commission on the Status of Women and Girls, and we're working to ensure an equitable and unlimited future for women and girls.